Going on dates can be a bit nerve-wracking and a bit of a production for women. There's the issue of getting ready and looking nice and all the things that go along with it, like the banter, the inside jokes, telling yourself how fabulous you look in front of the mirror, and then there's the date itself. But pressure or not, there are usually a few things that women do on dates that sometimes turn men off. In this video, I'll be talking about 5 of the common mistakes that women make on dates. Hi guys, my name is Tito. I'm a photographer and a YouTuber. Be sure to check out my other YouTube channel on personal finance for young people. I strongly recommend it. Around here, however, we talk about other things. Maybe you've seen my other video on some of the common mistakes that men make while on dates. Well, today in this video, we're talking to the women. Maybe you're a woman who's been on a few dates and for some reason things didn't go well and you don't know why. I've got you. By the way, I'm trying to expand my vocabulary a little bit, so I'm introducing something in my videos called the word of the day. And the word that I'll try and use in this video before it's over is pedantic. Wish me luck. Let's begin. Now, the first common mistake that women sometimes make on dates is talking a bit too much or monopolizing the conversation. Now, for some women, this could be a coping mechanism, when they feel nervous or anxious. But for some other women, they just are not thinking about the person that they're on a date with or the person that they're having a conversation with. Instead, they're thinking about themselves and end up, rambling or going on and on and on about themselves. And this isn't a good sign. It gives a selfish or self-centered vibe. So be careful not to monopolize the conversation. Number 2, depending on him to initiate all the conversations. Now, I know I just spoke about, talking a bit too much on dates, but ironically, for some women, the main mistake that they make on dates is not talking enough or depending on the guy to start all the conversations. Now, if a guy has ulterior motives, perhaps he just wants to get the woman into bed, he may not mind if she doesn't talk that much on the date. But if a guy has genuine motives, he wants to get to know the lady and, he's interested in her personality, her not being able to really engage or start conversations on the date may work against her and may make him see her as a bit of a boring date, and that could be the beginning of the end with that guy. Number 3, fiddling with your phone. Now, this was a common mistake that I mentioned in the video for the men, but if you ask me, I think while on dates, women tend to fiddle with their phones a whole lot more than men do. And when you're frequently checking your phone while on a date, it gives your date the impression that you may not value them or their time, but for some reason, we keep on doing it. According to a survey from Mashable, 12% of people said they think it's okay to check your phone anytime while on a date. 27% said you should never check your phone on a date. 23% said you can check your phone on a date, but only in emergencies. While 37% said you can check your phone, but only if your date has left the room. Here's a fun question. When on dates, who do you think checks their phone more, men or women? Let me know in the comment section down below. The fourth common mistake that women make on dates is ignoring red flags. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you should go on dates intentionally looking for flaws or reasons to disqualify a guy. I'm talking about overlooking certain things that you're not cool with just because you really want things to work out with a guy. And this happens a lot. It could be things like how he regards or disregards other road users, excessive cursing, or how he talks to or treats servers and waiters, that type of thing. I'm not saying disqualify him just for those things, but I'm saying don't be so quick to discount such things. Hey, I hope you're enjoying this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. And I'd like you guys to appreciate me too by clicking on the like button just underneath the video. Clicking on the like button and subscribing to a channel helps the video and the channel perform a lot better. So while it may seem like a small thing for you to do, it's actually quite a big deal for me. So please click on that like button, and if you don't mind seeing my face every now and then on your YouTube homepage, subscribe to my channel as well and turn on notifications. Thank you so much if you've done those 2 or 3 things. Now let's jump back into the video. Number 5, being too quick to judge. The fifth and final mistake many women make on dates is that they are sometimes too quick to judge a guy based on some information that they learned about him recently that may not actually matter in the grand scheme of things. And women can come off as being a bit pedantic, when they disqualify a guy because they recently learned, for example, that he doesn't have a university degree, or he lives in a certain part of town, or that he has certain political or religious views, and especially if these things may not really matter in a few months' time or in a year's time. Now, don't get me wrong, if such things are amongst your non-negotiables, then fine, you're probably justified to disqualify him based on those things. But if there are things that won't matter to you in, say, 3 months' time, then you could be ending things prematurely with a potentially really great guy. So don't be too hasty. Maybe give him a little bit more time to showcase his more redeeming qualities. So there it is, ladies, 5 common mistakes that women make on dates. But tell you what, since you've stuck around this long, and because you've clicked the like button and the subscribe button, or at least you plan to, here's a bonus 6th point for you. Number 6, asking the question, what are we? Ladies, I'm all for knowing where you stand with someone, and I'm not entirely against the question, what are we? But many women, or some women I should say, want to be a girlfriend before they become a girlfriend. And that desire makes them ask the questions, what are we, or where is this going, a bit too prematurely. Women tend to know early on what they want, but for us guys, it takes a bit more time for us to know how committed we want to be to a particular woman. Now, unfortunately, I can't tell you when the ideal time is to ask the question, what are we? Of course, it does depend on the flow between a couple, but I think, or I feel I should say, that it shouldn't be in the first 1 or 2 weeks of going on dates. Again, it depends on the couple in question. But here's a tip. Before asking that question, what are we? Try and find out what the guy is in the dating market for. Is he dating for, vibes, or to be unhinged, or to just have fun? Or is he dating to have a more meaningful connection with someone? There you have it, ladies. 6 common mistakes that women make on dates. Did I leave anything out? Do you think I should have added, don't ask him how much he makes in the list? Let me know in the comment section down below. Remember to also let me know who you think uses their phone more on dates, men or women. Now, if you're also curious about the mistakes that men make on dates, you can check out my video on that by clicking the card in the corner of the screen. Remember to also check out my other channel on personal finance. I'll link that in the description box down below. Also, like this video by clicking on the like button and subscribe to this channel as well. I'm trying to grow the numbers around here, so you doing those things would really make my day. Feel free to also share this video with your friends, your enemies, your dogs, and your cats. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. I look forward to interacting with you guys down in the comment section below, and I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.